Good morning, students. Once again, we are here to proceed further in our subject maths. And till the last video, we have done the square and square roots chapter. Hope you all must have done. And on my personal WhatsApp number, I got one kind of the doubt from the student side. So in this video, we are going to discuss that doubt. Then after that we will proceed further the chapter 5th. Dear students, first of all, after finishing the square and square root chapter, you have to solve the exercise, revision exercise number 2, that is given on page number N75. This is the page number N75, and a few questions you have to do, not the all questions in the first half yearly. I am showing you the book. You can see by blue ink pen. Question number 1, first, second, third and fourth. Only up to the fourth. No, 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 no. Question number 2, all parts. Question number 3, all parts. Question number 4, 5 and 6. Now stop here. This portion will come in the second half yearly. I hope it must be clear to you all. So we are to do up to the 6th, and we are to leave some questions from the question number 1 because it is belonging to the cube roots. So just check it and note it in your book. These questions you have to do from the revision exercise number 2, page number N75, to finish the square and square root chapter. Now come to the doubt. Some of the students are asking some such kind of the problem. You can see the question number 5. It is written here. Find the greatest number of 7 digit which is a perfect square. 7 digit perfect square. The greatest number of 7 digit is this one. All you know. Greatest number. Then it is not a perfect square. It could be perfect square, but we need to find out the square root of this one. If remainder is 0, then we can find out it is a perfect square. First check this is a perfect square or not, but it is confirmed. Surely it is the greatest number of 7 digit. Now start to find out the square root. In the previous videos, you know how to use the division method. Never try to apply the prime factorization method. I got this point also from the student side. Sir, we can try the prime factorization method. No, I already told you in the last video, the prime factorization method is applicable for multiplication and division only. For adding and subtraction, the question number 9 I told you, for adding, increasing or decreasing, you need to apply the division because remainder will be there. Now start. You can see here 7 digit number, this one, 99,99,999. Make the pair from the decimal place. Once again I am repeating, this is the decimal place. First pair, second pair, third pair, and the last incomplete pair we have completed by adding 0. 3 3 is 9. Okay, 99. Twice of 3, 6, 1 1 ja 1. 99 minus 61, 38. Twice of 31, 62. This one. 62 adding by 6, 6 ja 6, 6 ja. That means 626 multiply 6, 3756. Twice of 316 means 3106, that is 632. Add 2, 2 2 ja means 6322. Twice 12,644, 1755. You can see here, this is the remainder, and we can't take the decimal and 0 pair further because they are asking about the greatest number of 7 digit which is a perfect square. Now 3162. is the number square root. That means some additional values are left there. So obviously 99,99,999 is greater than the square of 3,162, and it is less than the next number of this one, 62, that 63. It is also less than this number. Means this number is belonging to the square of this one and this one, in between this one and this one. So obviously students, they are asking the greatest number of 7 digit, and this is the greatest number of 7 digit, this one. We can't go further. We can't go further. Greatest number of 7 digit, if we will add 1, then it will become a 8 digit number, but they are asking 7 digit number. So we can't go further. We have to come back. We have to come back. So this one is a perfect square before this, and after this one is the perfect square. This is belonging to in between these two numbers. So hence the greatest perfect square of 7 digit is this one, perfect square, and find the value of this one. This is the answer. So don't be confused. If any confusion is there, so just clear it for my personal WhatsApp number. Now this one, the question belongs to the greatest number of 7 digit. One question I am taking smallest number of. Hope you all must be understood. Now we are going to start the smallest number. How to do? Let us take a question smallest from the exercise 19. Question number 19, page number N54 from the exercise. Find the smallest 6-digit number which is a perfect square. So start. The smallest six-digit number. What is the smallest 6-digit number? 1 lakh. Obviously, we will check it whether it is a perfect square or not. So you have to apply the same. Make pair from the decimal position, first, second, third. 3 pair. Start to solve. 3 3 ja 9. It is 9. 1 0 0 6 1 1 ja 61, then 39 0 0 31 twice ja 62. Leave space for the digit. So next digit will come, I think so, 6. Last so many years I am telling these questions in the classes. I just remember all the answers. So it will go by 6. So multiply 6 to 6 6, and then you will get 3756. Subtract. While you will subtract it, it will come 1 4. Now stop. This is not the case of decimal value. Again the same thing. 3160 square is less than 1 lakh, is less than 317 square. Same thing we have to apply here. Less than, if we are coming back, this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square. Nothing else in between these two numbers. But this number is belonging to these two numbers. If we are coming back, we are subtracting single number from this 6-digit number. It will become a 5-digit number. So we can't come back. We have to go further. So this one is the perfect square, this one will be the perfect square. So you can do like this. You can check also. I am writing this one so that you can check easily. Square this one, square this one. So this is a perfect square, this is a perfect square. I am taking you the one example. After 9, perfect square is 16. 12 is given number like this. After 9, perfect square is 16 because 3 square, 4 square, I think so it will be easy to you understand. After 3, 4 square. 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 12 is belonging in between 9 and 16. In the same way, 316 square this one, 1 lakh, and this one square is this one. So this is belonging in between this one. You can check, it is the 5-digit number. It is the 6-digit number. This is also a 6-digit number. They are asking, find the smallest 6-digit number. Smallest 6-digit number which is a perfect square, but this is not a perfect square. After this one is the perfect square. Hence, the required number is simply, the simple statement you can write is 489. This is the answer, and this one you have to show. Hope your all the doubts must be clear. And get ready for the notebook correction in school by the subject teachers, and anytime you can get the message regarding the notebook submission. One more thing, some of the students are asking for syllabus. Dear students, syllabus will be provided to you from the school office, either on your group, 8th A class group. If math subject is there, I will provide all the 5 sections. Otherwise, it will be uploaded on the school website, but you will be informed in your WhatsApp group. So don't take any kind of the panic. Total 9 chapters, I can tell you, total 9 chapters are there, and we have done 4 done, 5 left. If left, do fast. We are going to start the 5th chapter. In advance, I am telling you, 5th chapter, direct and inverse variation in next video. Thank you.